Exploring parentheses. Clarifying information made easy. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series on English Grammar Fundamentals. Today, we're diving into the world of parentheses. Specifically, we're going to look at one of their most common uses in English writing, to clarify or provide additional information in a sentence. So, sit back, relax, and let's learn about the power of parentheses. Before we delve into their usage, it's essential to understand what parentheses are. In English writing, parentheses, also known as round brackets, are used to include material that could be left out without destroying the meaning of the sentence. They are a way to provide more information or clarification to your reader, without disturbing the flow of your main idea. Now, let's look at how we use parentheses to provide additional details. Parentheses can enclose words, phrases, or even entire sentences. They give us a way to add in extra details without interrupting the flow of the sentence. Here's an example. John, an experienced hiker, he has climbed Mount Everest twice, was not deterred by the steep trail. In this case, the information inside the parentheses gives the reader more insight into why John might not be worried about the steep trail. Yet, this detail could be removed, and the sentence would still make sense. While parentheses can be very helpful, they should be used sparingly to avoid cluttering your writing. It's also important to keep the information within parentheses concise, as it is meant to be supplemental, not the main focus of your sentence. Remember, less is often more when using parentheses. One common question is how to deal with punctuation when using parentheses. The general rule is if the parentheses enclose a complete sentence starting with a capital letter, then the punctuation for that sentence falls inside the parentheses. If the parentheses are used to clarify a portion of a sentence, then the punctuation for the main sentence remains outside the parentheses. For example, complete sentence. John is an experienced hiker. He was not deterred by the steep trail. Portion of a sentence. John, an experienced hiker, was not deterred by the steep trail. That's all for today's session on using parentheses for clarification in English writing. Keep in mind the guidelines we discussed, and don't be afraid to use parentheses to provide extra details in your sentences. They're a fantastic tool to make your writing clearer and more engaging. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, keep practicing your English. We hope you found this video helpful, and we look forward to seeing you in our next session.